So GameHeadz, I'm your host, Mercy. And with me today I have the always popular Joker, aka Scratchy, aka John McGurk.
Yes.
I have here the ever immaculate, ever enormous blackout 3, 2, 10. Alright? In the building, son? 626. Alright, yo. We're gonna do things a little bit differently. Usually we come at you with the news and the rumors. We're not doing that today. Alright? We're gonna just have straight up conversation about what's going on in the game industry right now. First thing we're gonna talk about is this Resistance 2 beta. Well, the beta is closed already. Alright? The game is coming out what, this week? Next week? Alright? Tomorrow? Yo, the game is sick. It's ridiculous. I was looking at the Hip Hop Gamer show yesterday. He was saying that there's probably about 240 hours worth of gameplay in the multiplayer alone.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Serious. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, it's gonna be sick. And I heard that the graphics for this, from the data, aren't even close to what the final graphics are gonna look like. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this game right here, I think is gonna kill. It's gonna kill Call of Duty. Alright? I mean, Call of Duty looks good. You know, World at War, but
Not for it.
it's not gonna hold a flame to Resistance 2 or Gears of War 2. Which, by the way, I saw a review for today. There's a review for Gears of War 2 there's one on IGN and there's one on GameTrailers.com. And Gears of War 2, like no one was expecting it, got a 9.5 out of 10.
Didn't see that coming.
I haven't played it yet. You know what I'm saying? None of us have played it yet. I know it's going to be a really good game. You know what I'm saying? But a 9.5, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what basically did they really do to it? Add a story? Add another story? Or
it's a continuation of the story from the first one.
So we have new guns in here? I think they have like some chain gun fights or something like that.
There's a couple new guns.
Chainsaw fights and all that.
So it's basically, not to hate, you know, you guys probably get mad at me for saying this, but
Gears of War 1.5.
Gears of War 1.5.
Now,
I mean,
I'm gonna buy the game. I'm gonna buy the game because I like the story mode in the first one and the co-op. I really didn't like the multiplayer. That's just my personal.
You know what? I'm changing my opinion. I don't want to be a hater, son. For real.
What happened?
Skip Xbox, man. I traded my Xbox the other day because it wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? And it got me tight. Because that site was like, oh man, not again. You know what I'm saying? We had to give it away, like.
The guys over at Triarch, right, are saying that Call of Duty World at War is going to be better than Resistance 2 and Gears of War 2.
Let me say something about this.
Guys, not because you're using the Call of Duty 4 engine, does this mean that your game is going to be better than Resistance or better than Gears of War 2? It's not going to happen. You're not moving the same amount of units that Call of Duty 4 moved.
No.
You're set in World War 2, which nobody,
really.
Nobody cares about World War II anymore.
I was pissed off when I heard that it was going back to World War 2.
Yep.
You're taking me back to iron sights, you're taking me back to, the bolt action, assault rifles and whatever.
Man,
it's like,
I want ACOG scopes on my guns, man. I want to call in a jet airstrike. I don't want to call in dogs.
You heard?
You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm sorry,
No, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick up the Call of Duty simply because it's using the Call of Duty engine, and it looks like it's gonna be fun. Okay, it has,
The game looks fun. The game's gonna be alright, but it's not gonna be a hit like Call of Duty 4. It's not comparing Resistance 2. It's not comparing Gears of War 2. Next topic, please.
like my boy Don said from GameStop over here, the manager, he said, you know, he played it, he thought it was a real good game. You know, he said the graphics was very good, you know, so...
And I trust his word.
Yeah, we trust his word.
Yeah, that's one of the GameStop employees that I actually trust their opinion when it comes to games.
Don and Bradley.
Big shout out to Don Bradley. Strasburg Mall, GameStop store. Keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a good job. I know y'all love Microsoft and the Xbox, but y'all also, you keep it real with the PS3 too. Big shout out to y'all. Now, another thing that my boy Hip Hop Gaming talked about was this game called Heavy Rain.
What's this?
Heavy Rain. You seen Heavy Rain?
Is it like...
Tell me about it.
Have you seen Heavy Rain? Dev Site?
Yes, no? Back there.
Yes, louder. I don't think they can't hear you.
Yes.
Yes. Bring it up.
Resistance to
Does
right
it look
now.
ill?
Oh yeah.
Yo, probably the best graphics I've seen so far on PlayStation 3.
Alright, here's the question I gotta ask. Alright, it's an exclusive for the PS3?
It's a PS3 exclusive.
Thank
What's
God.
the game about? Can you explain me?
Remember Indigo Prophecy?
Yes. Oh, that game.
Yeah. I showed you this game.
Alright, excuse me.
You remember Indigo Prophecy for Xbox?
Man.
PlayStation 2.
Remember the game? And it's like you're controlling the character and
mopping up the floor and clean up.
yeah, you gotta make choices, and different choices are mapped to the face buttons.
Oh,
and depending on what you press, you do different things or whatever.
It's kind of like Fallout in a way. You know?
No.
Like, not like story-wise, but like, you know what you could do where you affect other people.
This is what I'm gonna do. At the end of this episode, I'm gonna put up the trailer for Heavy Rain. At the end of this episode, so everybody can see what the game is gonna be like.
Okay.
Alright? The game is gonna be phenomenal, it's gonna be sick. It's probably some of the best texture mapping I've seen. Some of the best facial animations. Just the game just looks facial. Yeah. The game just looks sick, yo.
Yeah.
I ain't this knife.
Alright.
This guy's a cake.
This guy's out here playing Resistance, like, come on.
Now the next thing that the hip hop gamer touched on that I found kind of interesting was there's this guy going around. Well, in fact I'm not sure if I got it from him or if I read this on one of the forums. There's some guy going around saying that the story in Gears of War 2 is better than the story in Metal Gear Solid 4.
I saw a forum. Wait, hold on. Before you say, I saw a forum on that today. Now, I was in school and I saw it today on Game Trailers, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Let me set this story up. That's not no truth. That's not no nothing. That's somebody's sick. Somebody had Halo 3 better than Metal Gear. Now they're just switching it up because another Xbox exclusive